Hello, everyone. Welcome to another scene for Sept of the Howling Winds, San Diego Werewolf. In this scene, we have Lefty meeting up with Dazzles the Young, the dead mother, which it just so happens that she wants to talk with him as well. So this is pretty perfect timing. Um, and the Cubs know the deal by now. They're not really required to knock on the door, especially if it's during the day, which it is. Um, So I imagine Dazzles will probably just be kind of hanging out in the living room on one of the cushions on the floor.
Yeah, Lefty peek his head in, just to see if she's in there. She just probably see the tuft of long hair as he kind of just sticks his head in. Smiles when he sees her.
Hi, Lefty.
Hi, sorry if I talk to you for a minute.
Of course, of course. Come sit down. I've been meaning to talk to you anyway. Um, she'll gesture for you to come in and sit down.
Yeah, he'll come in, close the door, sit down, cross-legged. So he's facing her and smile.
So, the first thing, you have a picture.
Yeah, that was actually what I was coming to talk to you about.
Kate doesn't need to see that, so I'd really like you to give it to me.
Yeah, sure, no problem. He'll actually take it out of the pocket he has and hand it to her. I didn't know what to do, and I didn't want to show her, and I didn't want to push any boundaries.
She takes the photo, but she doesn't look at it already knowing what it contains. She doesn't look at it in front of Lefty. She uh, folds it and kind of sticks it in her little satchel that she has with her. Like I told the others, you can talk about what happened, just don't mention who you saw.
Yeah, I figured that was the best thing to do. Yeah, I didn't want to bring that up because I know how she'd react, and
Well,
I, you know,
for now, it's the best way to keep her safe. I know we can't shelter her from this forever, but for now, it's best to keep her in the dark as much as possible.
I know,
And we
I
don't
know. She's
I don't know what lengths she'll go to try and get back to them if she has any inclination of where they might be.
well. She told me that she thinks of both us, me, you, binary, and them as both family. So it kind of grimaces a bit.
She cringes a little bit too, but well, I'm glad that she thinks of us as family. Definitely need to reinforce that we're her safe space, not them.
Yeah, I mean, she's talking to me and stuff like that, and she's getting better. It's day by day. I think with this.
Of course, of course. That's good, though. That's really good. Um,
Yeah.
and also, Mister, she gives him not a stern glare, but a glare nonetheless.
He dips his head. He knew this was coming. He has the guilty look written all over his face.
We're not supposed to be going off by yourself.
Yeah, I know. It was my fault. I hope Shadow didn't get in trouble. It was my fault.
In trouble? Not really, per se, just a bit of a scolding. She knows that cubs aren't to be left alone. But you're not absolved from fault? No, you're not supposed to go off by yourself.
I know. I just
And she gives him a little bit of side eye. I don't want to have to ground you to the sept.
you don't have to worry about that. I hadn't felt normal for a couple of minutes. You know what I mean?
I know. There are ways to get what you need. Don't need to go to a shady club and go off with a shady woman.
He kind of smiles. Unfortunately, then mother shady women is what I'm used to dealing with. He kind of just rubs his face.
Um, I need to roll her manipulation subterfuge. beat it. Um,
I'll give it a try. I mean, I don't have the greatest dice for perception and empathy with Lefty, I don't believe. Let me just double check.
if you have more
Uh,
than two,
I have four, so not too bad. No, I don't. I just get one.
all right, then she hides her amusement um, at that statement. Um, keeps this faux stern look on her face, much like she probably is looking at you, but like her picture is.
Mm-hmm.
So
It was just nice, got made me feel like when Robin was around, and it was nice.
yes, just be careful. Um, I'm very certain that that woman went off with is a leech.
Mm,
If she had gotten a hold of your blood, she likely would have went into frenzy.
right.
They frenzy just like we do.
Oh, shit. Right.
So
Okay.
I know you don't know a lot about them. So the best way to really shield yourself is to know the signs of what to look for. If you're out at night in a club and someone is coming up to you, making conversation, trying to lure you into a place by yourself, they're probably a leech looking to.
Just nods. Okay. Okay.
Now, if it happens to you during the day, then it's just somebody creepy.
He smiles. Okay. Creepy. Okay.
They can't go out during the day. Be extra careful at night, especially in that area. That area um, around the park, the big park, Balboa Park, and the surrounding area seems to be heavy with vampires.
Right.
So just
So
try
good.
and stay out of there as much as possible.
Yeah.
You can
Okay.
handle one or two, but you get many more and it starts to become a big issue, especially since we don't know how powerful they are. They aren't to be underestimated. However, this particular one seems to be extremely confident and sure that she's not touchable.
Yeah. I mean,
So we have informed the others, and since you can't leave Sept without a cleath anyway, I find out, but I'm going to tell you. I told the others that they are not to investigate this any further until I've spoken. My pack are also the leaders of this sept on what to do further. So no more going off by yourselves to investigate shady places.
yeah. That's fair. Just nods. I mean, yeah.
There is one mission that I have already been informed of that pertains to you personally, and you have my endorsement to pursue that.
He actually smiles with relief. Thank you.
Because I'm fairly certain that gang in question isn't related to the vampires. I've done a lot of extensive looking around. There's one gang that is connected to the vampires, and they're called the 619.
619. Okay.
You want to stay away from them.
Right.
But the other one, the one that you're looking at, isn't as far as I can find. So
Yeah. It's cool if I bring binary, and of course I'll bring another Cleath with me. Like, I know the rules and all that, but I think binary
yeah,
wanted to help.
you take binary. Shadow needs to go with you. That's kind of her job now. And probably just one more. I wouldn't go with more than.
Yeah, no, that's smart. He just nods.
I wouldn't take Kate.
No, I wasn't. I don't want to take Kate on something like that. She's not ready for that type of thing. Um, what will I do if I find Robin, then mother? Um, do I bring her here, or what do I do?
Well, it depends. I wouldn't bring her to the sept. She's not one of us. She's not kinfolk as far as I know. I know where you can take her to. You know where the hotel is, where they have Desiree, yes?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Take her to that room.
Okay. He kind of
Because it's,
smiles.
it's a safe place guarded by us. That's off sept, so yes, you can take her there.
He actually gives like a huge smile. Okay, that's good. Yeah, no, because
Desiree could use the company, and I'm sure that she'd be willing to keep Robin company as well.
yeah, Robin always was good with people. So he kind of smiles to himself, which is nice. Um, he just kind of rubs his hair awkwardly. I had a question, and I was wondering about what group I belong to when I start, going up the ranks and stuff like that.
Tribe?
Yeah, I was wondering, do you choose who you go with, or is it picked for you?
No, you choose.
He smiles then. I think I've already made my choice or when I'm ready,
She kind of cocks her head slightly. And who are you thinking of joining?
Um, same one as you, Children of Gaia.
She smiles warmly. I think that is a fine choice. Yes, you would fit in well with our tribe.
He gives this like almost like he looks like he's about to jump and hug her basically, but he just smiles. He leaves, you know. Yeah, that's nice to hear for a change. Um, I just thought, your ideology and it fits, man. He smiles.
She nods.
I get it, and well, you've been great with helping and stuff. So, you know,
I try. Now, I understand that you were a little bit upset when I took the teepees away.
he looks embarrassed. Yeah, yeah, I was. I like those teepees. He kind of just says, kind of,
Well, they're not gone forever. The faster Binary can learn to be outside without freaking out, the faster you'll get them back. So it's in everyone's best interest to help her.
he gives her the.
Coddling her further isn't going to help that.
I know. It's just
So
he gives you this look like it's binary type look. You know what I mean? Like this is going to be a lot of work, but I'll help in any way I can. It's just I was,
appreciate that. If she ever hopes to get to Cleoth, this is one hurdle she must jump.
binary
I
can do it.
cannot allow her to get to Cleoth if she's terrified of being outside.
Oh, I know. She can do it though. Binary is tougher than most people give her credit for.
I know she is, which is why I'm doing this.
Yeah, he kind of smiles. I'll keep an eye on her and Kate, and I'm just worried about binary in particular because of the Metis thing.
I know. Fortunately, she's hasn't really had it very rough here. We have the one that you met, or you weren't here.
Did something
So,
happen?
um, I allowed Binary to meet with our Mistress of Challenges. Her name is Drinks to Justice. She's a Fianna Philodox, and she is fairly conservative on her views of Metis. Their tribe in particular, treat Metis fairly harshly, treat them as less than a person. Um,
Oh,
she's not as bad as some of the others I've seen, but she's still fairly conservative. I wanted Binary to meet her on controlled terms, so I had her come here. I let her mess with Binary for a little while and then sent her on her way. You can tell that she's not particularly happy about this.
yeah, Lefty doesn't look happy. Is Binary okay?
I think so. But unfortunately, that's the way metas are treated at times.
It's not right,
I
though.
mean, no, no, it's not. It's not right. But unfortunately, it's easier to blame the child for the sins of the parents,
Yeah,
especially if the parents aren't around to punish.
yeah, I get that.
So, and it's not just among the Fianna tribe. There are conservative metis views among every tribe, even ours, the Children of Gaia. There are some that hold. We are definitely more progressive on our metis views as a whole, but there are individuals that still view them as a walking litany breach.
Yeah, no, from reading it though, it's more the parents. They're the ones who did it. We shouldn't punish the child because the parents broke the litany. You know, that's wrong. It's not the child's fault. It didn't ask to be born. You know, it probably hates itself already because it's already shunned by everybody. Like, how are we supposed to protect them if we kick them down? You know, he just shakes his head.
She just kind of nods. She smiles a little bit. I agree with you. I do.
He's like, but I understand rank and the order of things, so it's just going to be hard. That's all. Seeing people do that to her.
Well, hopefully it won't happen very often.
He gives a weary smile. Thanks for listening. I just was worried about a few things, and not very good at talking about stuff. He kind of says awkwardly, pulling out his hair.
Of course, that's what I'm here for.
And
Was there anything else that you needed?
no, I just was wanting to check in and letting know about Kate. She's coming on, and I'm keeping an eye on her. And she came out to the main feeding area today, so gives her the thumbs up.
She nods. Good. Oh, there was another thing. Since you weren't here the other night, you didn't hear all this. Um, on the news, after you guys left the rave and everything, later on that night on the news, uh, there was someone on there that looked just like Kate. But Kate was here with me the whole time you guys were gone, so I know that she wasn't there. So that means somehow they've made a clone of her.
Oh no.
So that's another thing that needs to be addressed.
Yeah.
And we also know that Kate's memory loss was done to her. Like, she doesn't have some sort of brain injury or anything that would indicate that
Oh,
she
okay.
should have memory loss. So, my guess, based on all of my knowledge and talking with Wisdom of the Earth, and she didn't say that this could remain private, but just keep it from Kate for now.
Oh, of course. No, no, I don't want her. Is there any way we
Um,
can cure it?
it's possible. There's two ways to go about it. We can find a very powerful spirit to try and remove the block, which requires a lot of time and effort in the Umbra. Or we try and find a friendly, she makes air quotes, vampire that will help us. which means we'll have to forge a temporary and uneasy alliance. There are differences between them. There are some that are malicious and just want to destroy everyone that's different from them. And then there are others that are kind of live and let live and are willing to work with us. So
Huh.
we don't go after every leech that we see and kill them. It's just the ones that are threatening us directly. Sometimes they can be
Okay.
useful, such as maybe in this instance. We're new to
Maybe.
the area still, though. We've only been here a year, so we don't know all of them in the area. We haven't had a chance to really get to know them, nor have we really wanted to. We haven't had a reason to, but now we do. So,
Yeah. He just kind of nods.
so I'm inclined to try the spirit quest first,
Yeah, that seems
and
like
if
let's
that
leave
doesn't
leech is
work,
the last option. Yeah, that seems a good idea. Then Mother smiles. You know.
so this will probably try and do this after taking care of the problem because we don't want them attempting to kidnap her and undoing all of the work.
Oh yeah. No, definitely. Yeah.
So unfortunately, we have to keep her in the dark a little longer. Care of the problem, but we will
Yeah.
take care of the problem. And she looks, when she says that, she looks very determined, like a mother that is being very protective of her cub. um,
He'll nod. Yeah, no. He kind of agrees with her. She'd see the seriousness on his face. Yeah, no. Yeah, they hurt her, and no, they don't deserve to live.
so, so anyway, off on that stuff for now. If you do run across any more while you're out, just do not engage and
Yeah,
let us know as soon as possible. Because
he'll just.
the more we can pinpoint their areas, the better plan we can make for attack.
All right. He'll just nod and smile. Okay, I'll keep an eye on it, and I'll keep an eye on Kate as well, and make sure that nothing, too much isn't given to her. And he'll smile. And he will hug her, and he'll be really awkward, but you can tell there's a lot of emotion behind it.
That's totally fine. She will give him a very warm hug, and it's a little tight as well.
She'll just see him nod, like thanks, and he'll get up and head out.
All right, be off with you. Grab binary. There's some weeds that need to be pulled in the backyard.
Yeah, I'm on that. As soon as she gets up out of the thing, because she's hiding on me, she just goes wearily. You hear binary. He's like walking outside.
She, she will smile, laugh a little bit as she watches after Lefty, and um, that is where we will end our scene.
Yeah.
Thank you, players, for playing and watchers for watching.